Hey, this is Aaron from Drive Mode Show. I got a really good question. This one's pretty cool. This is asked by somebody named Steph. Uh, she has asked a couple of questions before, but this is the first time I've done a video here. So, Steph wants to know, why does the engine rumble of a Mustang sound different than the rumble of a Camaro? This is a really good question, and one that isn't asked very often until somebody goes to like a car show where they see a bunch of these cars and they're running or racing or doing something. So long answer short, I think is, yeah, isn't that a phrase? It is now. So uh, long version short is automakers, especially with muscle cars, they really, really spend a lot of time tuning for sound. And the reason they do that is because the sound is signature. When you hear a Harley Davidson go down the road, you know it's a Harley Davidson. There is no mistake. And that's because Harley has a very particular sound that they get out of their engines and the exhaust system. Ford does the same thing with the Mustang. They have a very distinct sound for the Mustang. That sound is made through the way that they tune the pipes and the way the engine runs. Same thing happens at Chevrolet. They do that with the Camaro, they do it with the Corvette. With the Corvette, even more so. Over at Dodge, same difference. You will never mistake a Hellcat from Dodge for a Mustang GT350. You will never have there. You will always know the difference. And that is because they spend a lot of time tuning that. Now, in modern cars, on the inside of the car, there is also sound, and automakers spend a lot of time tuning that. Some automakers use the stereo speakers to amplify or create sound. Ford, in particular, does that a lot. So, with smaller engines, they make bigger engine sound using the sound system in the car. In other vehicles, they tune how the sound of the engine is able to get into the cabin. You'll see that a lot, especially with luxury makes. So you have a luxury sport make like, say, Mercedes AMG or BMW's M Series. They will very carefully tune how much sound is allowed through the firewall, which is the part that separates the cabin where the driver and passenger sit and the engine compartment. They will tune that and create ports and other things so that the engine sound comes in when they want it to. So sometimes the ports open and close, sometimes it's all in the baffling, usually it's a combination of all those things. So engine sound is very important to the brand of an automaker. Most automakers have some sort of sound or feel that they use to say this is ours. And again, that's the reason, especially in sports cars, even more so in muscle cars, that's the reason that the engine sound of a Mustang does not sound like a Camaro, which will also not sound like a Challenger. All of those will be different. So that's it. That's the reason for the sound difference. Hope this helps, Steph. And yeah, if you got a question, hit us up. Ask us in the comments below. Find us on drivemodeshow.com. However you want to get to us. You can ask me, you can ask Christian, you can ask both of us. We'll get you an answer. Alrighty? Cool. Talk to you again soon.